All right, so boxing feels confusing for one simple reason. States and actions get mixed together. So if you separate where you are from what you do, everything becomes clear. Okay, so let's define a state. A state is where your body is right now. And to simplify this, there's only four states. We have square high, square low, bladed high, and bladed low. And to be clear, a state is not a move. It only describes a position, which means a state isn't a weave or a bob or a drop. Now, those may feel like positions, but they're not. Those are actions. So let's do this. If I was to drive a line right down the middle of me and then one across, you have the four states. And that's the entire map. All right, now let's talk about actions. An action is something you do. And there are two things to know about actions. First, an action always starts from a state and ends in a state. Second, every action has rules, where it starts and where it ends. So when you hear pull, bob, jab, drop, those aren't positions, those are actions. Really, they're just verbs. They move you from one state to another. And even if someone's never heard the word state or action defined this way, this is where I find most people get stuck because they don't know what they should do. But the question isn't, what should I do? It's which actions are allowed from here. And that's it. So here's the takeaway. States tell you where you are. Actions tell you what to do. And as soon as you separate them, patterns start to show up. And so I decided to map this all out. I built a movement rule engine. It's completely free. I use it. And I want to be clear what it is and what it isn't. This isn't a style. It's not telling you how to box. It's just a rule checker. You tell it your current state. You tell it the action you want to take. And it answers one simple question. Is that action allowed from here? And so if you want to check out your own combinations, you could do that. I'll put a link in the show notes so you can pull it up and run your own sequences through it.